But NRG have played against 100 Thieves before. They've got to be ready for this veto. I think the desk is completely correct that that's the main point of focus.
There's a real sticking point for NRG when they played against G2 on this map.
Oh, Leaf was eating them alive.
Yeah, not just that. I mean, the pace I think the G2 threw at NRG, they were hard limit testing the squad.
Well, look here. NRG have feinted over towards A, and that might have been to try to drag out some piece of big util. They got rid of the 0 point from Asuna, but this interceptor is still waiting over towards B if they go in that direction. It feels like Ethan, though, is leading his team more towards an A finish.
Yeah. A lot of poking, a lot of working on the map.
I think you have to against this comp from 100 Thieves.
But you're right about the A finish. I mean, Scuba's inserted into A main if he hears any sort of sound cues. But okay, Cryo's going to be tested nice and early here. Does come off the head of Ethan. Double dash forwards, the target priority. Cryo didn't want to turn his attention around, just trying to take it. But Kiko going walkabouts now and just letting loose into essentially almost their spawn, just into the corn area. But this is potentially a risky business here. Bang is left now into the 1v2. Thanks for the good work that Vora was putting in there. Very much overwhelmed.
Spike planted.
Plan down, though.
And Brock's going to be able to retreat. He can regroup with Scuba, and this is going to be very difficult for Bang to crack.
Yeah, you got Stars.
He's been fantastic recently, Bang. But this one's a huge uphill battle.
He's got no util. Brock just got the dart online, too.
Stun, pull. Scuba with so much.
Bang. It's not tapping. He's going hunting for the kills. He knows that that's his win con, but still, the Stars are laid down. Scuba playing his life. First tap is going to be pulling out one of them. Stuns comes next, and is really just a difficult scenario all around. Bang now, forced to stick it all the way through. Scuba plays it perfectly. Excellency on display from the reigning world champs.
But they needed 2 critical kills from Kiko there, through mid. The European import player really showcasing why they've added him to the roster. His aim is fantastic. I do like that from Cryo. The fact that he's just completely ignoring the Waylay.
Yeah.
Both of these teams play a ton of Waylay, and they both should be very good at identifying how to play against it. Look at that VOD, and I'm sure they've got some ideas of how to mitigate it.
Ooh, it's a risky fight to be taken. Bang is wide out into the open there. Just gets the one before the trade in sight. Kiko on top of it.
Losing Mada makes it harder to hit one of the sites, but of course, if you do get the plant down, it's much easier without Bang there. Does Ethan anticipate this? It's a really, really tucked up position.
This is so unorthodox. Ethan's even just jiggling it. I mean, the hinder. Some inclination. Maybe a sound cue was given off, and Scuba's just picking off Cryo onto the other side of the map. This is going to make things incredibly simple for NRG. Slowly working the advantages.
It's a disaster of a round to lose for 100 Thieves.
Yeah.
But what a freeze. What a pause. Called in the round here for NRG just to make 100 Thieves sweat. Prowler used a stack over towards the B side because they're reading into the fact if Cryo's dead, they're probably going to hit into where the interceptor was. They've left A completely open. Ethan playing him like a fiddle right now.
Yeah, maybe if there was a player still waiting in A, this could be a dangerous scenario for NRG, but themselves, they've got an open site for the taking. 15 seconds left. This plant will go down without any pushback.
Ethan's currently playing very boldly too. He's putting his body on the line in a lot of these situations.
Yeah.
And with Mada dead, you do need someone to step up. This now looks really tough for 100
I mean, you've got the salvos, double shocks, the nano swarms piling up, the pull. I mean, it's a nightmare scenario. As soon as NRG get into any sort of post plant, good luck. Already the util's being primed. 100 Thieves trying to make a good go of this one, but honestly, this is just looking futile. The pull, the shocks, it's all layered in. Long-range artillery flying overhead, and NRG, they got the guns to back it up. Just the way that they've been managing their money this whole time. A bonus conversion. This is clinical so far.
That's not working for 100 Thieves. NRG are too smart for it right now.
Down to 36 seconds left. Plenty of ults to use. Conversion pass looks like it's being primed already. It's going to clear the one side, outside of the site. Stuns in through the back alongside the salvos, but that interceptor does eat up a load of the util while they're at it, and 100 Thieves could potentially put on a bit of a defense, and Bang, he falls, topples already. Cryo looking to receive, but again, Mada is unstoppable. Vora in through the back. Mada! Can't be doing it to a man. Barely any breathing room given up to 100 Thieves, but this is a man that is on fire and going hunting. He wants the ace.
He's already had so many in his brief career so far in Americas, and he's hunting down Timotino with an op. Trying desperately to keep this key win condition alive for 100 Thieves. and Mada is on the prowl.
Yeah, he smells blood in the water. He's going to know the rough position. Know that investment is there. They heard the shots ring out, and now there's the indicator. Mada be the longest clip in history. He's really taking it down, and even just stole it. He stole it anyway.
Be right back.
What the hell,
What
man?
is that?
Should have been another stat. Tragic.
I know.
But not as tragic as it is for 100 Thieves looking at Agusek still on the board, down 0-5. These are raw aim duels, right? Bang is just taking a raw aim duel, so is Cryo.
One enemy remaining.
And then they even double swing towards the end, and Mada still feasts on Bora and Asna. An incredible recovery.
Yeah.
If they are able to get it to 7-5, that's a miracle for 100 Thieves. They'd love that.
Drone is being used from so far back here, just to play out of the range of that 0-point knife. Clears most of the way there, and Timotino with the op. He's just missing these chances. Potential to get that first kill on the board, and he's shaking his head. He's feeling the pressure of it, a flash and a peek, and again just goes wide. Second layer of it with the drone that Brook's going to use to again clear a pass. Scuba playing off that pressure perfectly in it. The reveal up into the corner, and these players are corralled. There is nowhere to run, there is nowhere to hide, but Bang is going to look to see if he can do his best. 3 kills from him. Even it up into a 2v2. But NRG not finished yet. Damage being applied, the Odin spam into the corner, but Cryo look at the help out! And finally, there it is, 100 Thieves, they get that round that they needed.
Takes a big individual performance from Bang as well. Puts up 4 kills, snappy aim, deleting players across. Have 100 Thieves finally found a way of being able to get back into this game. Even this one was tough.
One enemy remaining.
Drop down from heaven.
That's excellent. The way Bang is just repositioning all those fights.
On top of each other.
Yeah.
I'm worried about those kind of high lows. They can easily get sprayed down.
Question marks rattling around the heads of these 100 Thieves players, but Bora, Timotino, they come alive right when they needed it.
One enemy remaining.
It's beautiful work. They were umming and ahhing, looking the other direction. They were worried about losing control over towards lane and double doors.
Vora's going to finally be able to get his armor up. Remember, he came into this round with no armor. He's just got 100 health and a desire to expunge NRG players.
Let's go.
The energy's up.
It's actually going to force a tactical timeout out of NRG here.
Yeah. 100 Thieves, Timotino. This is a brave walk forward to make them. You just start spotting it. Yeah, Scuba plays behind the pillar, peeks out, and the head clean off. Timotino is no more.
He's been in that spot a couple of times, but I don't think 100 Thieves at any point realized that Scuba was hiding there. They were focused more on Ethan, who's been droning from the staircase.
Yeah, looking towards the sky, not for answers, but for the 0 point. Lands between the walls, but they do timing it perfectly. Cryo stepping forwards. Just the one. The trade is there, intact by Brook.
Take flight.
Now has that drone forwards. Looking to see if they can take this one a bit more pacey with Cryo down. Don't have to worry about the interceptor as much, but the pull stunts them for a bit. Scuba's going to be muffled up inside that smoke, and adjustment of the aim. Bang! Tries to get it under his control, but traded out. Kiko's still alive, and now that plant down. Brook is isolated here onto the site. Needs to be concerned to a degree. There's Yuto flying forwards, but he's finding the fights anyway. Ice-wing them entirely on his own. It's picture perfect once more.
To apply the same pressure with their weaponry, so.
Knocked back down to reality.
Yeah, I think that might have been the round that
Recall.
has sealed it up for NRG. Dominant half.
And the money's weak. NRG go over towards B. One of the first times they've been over towards this, but deep push, deep fight to be taken. And Mada's position unaccounted for. Crossed up, and it was the angle. Everybody had their aim trained on that one choke point. Could have been potential for 100 Thieves, but now just Cryo scrambling to get involved in a 1v3, but he only has that Bulldog.
Perfect timing to saturate too.
Spike planted.
Hold on. Snappy! Cryo! Pulling it back from the brink, perhaps. The 1v1, him versus Ethan. Lot to account for. Ethan has util, but an evolution potentially in play to just ignore all the util entirely. And he's gearing up, trying to take these fights. Interceptor, active, a tap, waiting for it. Ethan pokes out, trying to get the acknowledgement that this isn't happening. Cryo onto half already. It's a wink on Earn, and now he just needs the clean fight. It's Ethan jiggling, evolutions out to Salvo, ignored! And Cryo! It's pure brilliance on display, and his team needed that.
That's an astonishing round from Cryo. He's got no armor and a bulldog strapped together. The only guy with anything even resembling a rifle.
Never seen anyone do that with a bulldog. I'm just going to say that straight up.
He's lasered them.
You fire that gun more than a few bullets and it just starts kicking wildly. But he is controlled.
Yeah, it's burst firing, isn't it? It's never more than 3 bullets at a time. And they're all drilled into NRG heads.
And he knows exactly what he needs to do this now.
Yeah.
Interceptor, as soon as that fades, yeah.
You should run.
Full lane control, so lockdown is going to be used here. Anything to break it? Nade seems like it missed the mark.
They're pinging out the areas that people can hide from the lockdown, but do they have anything to actually cover that area?
It's overstaying. He's going to get detained here. The refracts pulled back. The timing's perfect, actually. He's just dodged the timing on it. Potentially could take this as a window of opportunity, and he's winning his fight out as a spike drop down. Kiko trying to supplement, trying to even this one back into his favor, and his team's fight to be taken. He's just one man. What can he do? Isoing moving, juking! Kiko!
Where does that come from?
That is filthy!
Astonishing stuff from the EMEA star. Where has he pulled those kills from? Under insane pressure, pivoting around pillar.
30 seconds left.
Just as Cryo lands a sucker punch at NRG, Kiko hits the counter. Look at these. This one, he wrangles it. The next shot is insane.
Oh my God, Gio!
That's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable.
Slack-jawed astonishment from the IGL. 13 wins, 24 losses on the pistol. It's also not a great percentage, but it does just show you how many maps they play too.
Yeah.
But they're going to need one here. If there's a route back into this game, it must start with 100 Thieves winning this round and NRG already calling in reinforcements. There's going to be 4 players defending.
It's a heavy stack. NRG, all the right pieces into place. Martino into that back hole angle. Ethan's going to be dropped. A moment's notice here, and the rest of 100 Thieves looking to follow through onto this, but it's angle unaccounted for. Mada tucked close here, tied towards it. He's already got himself 2 with a refract. Surely the punish. Cryo taking over, at least answering back. 2v3, NRG. Health advantage. 2 of these players of 100 Thieves are low. They'll go down to potentially a single bullet. Cryo looking for the peak timing, but Scuba was anticipating it, just waiting. Primed. Broken Scuba, they know patience. Ingrained in them with the playstyle of NRG. Brock missing the jump timing. I think he was just trying to get on top of that one, but still making it awkward now. And listen, the players are just pulled wide out into the open. Difficult spot to be in if you're 100 Thieves.
It's the information that NRG have towards the end there. They're playing a 2v3, they're down a player, but they know where everybody is. Cryo was the only one that could have given them any sort of trouble in that situation. But he swings out and gets baited into an early peak. Pretty perfectly played from the NRG squad.
I think I saw him and freaked out, bro.
Seemed like he kept his calm well enough. See 100 Thieves trying to make more and more hero plays to recover an 8-round deficit. But most of those moments have come from NRG. Cryo, bang, gave us a round each. That's disgusting.
Oh my God. Okay.
Can we get a hot fix on that one?
You're about to see some wall panels put up, I think.
Oh my God.
And it's just, okay, well, Kiko does drop. That was just from some exploration out towards Art.
You didn't get rid of Brock, though. And if he can tuck himself in, look where he's pathing right now, so that he can get spam down on everybody who tries to enter the site.
Yeah.
You can play for that early peak and then drop back. So difficult to get a plant down on A when there's a guy with an Odin here who's so good. He knows everything. Feels sometimes like he's playing with the walls turned off.
Yeah. Ethan looking to re-explore, get a bit more information for where 100 Thieves could be, and a timing taken is perfect at that. Everybody's turned away from him.
Spike down.
2 kills. Quick as anything. Immediately just plays his life.
It's a huge gap that just shouldn't exist. 100 Thieves have got to be more decisive if they're trying to take the timing or have somebody watching their back. A 1v4. We saw an exceptional 1v3 from Cryo.
30 seconds left.
And there it is. That 12th round for NRG.
Brock's unstoppable.
He is.
Defense side, Odin in hand.
Match point.
He's everywhere and everything. Learn this one for your games.
Okay.
3 kills. 3 kills.
And that's just a punish on the knife lineup.
Yeah, that's disgusting, actually.
real prep being put in.
Yeah, that's why it won't work in your rank games, actually, because
no one's going to be doing that.
No one's using those lineups.
Yep. He custom crafted that cringe just for Asuna. Start maneuvering the pieces once more. A lot of util to potentially delay. 0 point. Nanoswarms had to be deaded prior, so slight bit of delay here. Still holding on to the back horse position. Kiko being swarmed. There's util everywhere, yet still manages to get one. Astounding stuff. Scuba trying to assert himself and announce onto the stage, but again, he will be traded out. Evolution allows Cryo the ability to just shrug off the util, so the plant is down in a 3v3. Drone trying to spot out the player positions. Hunter's Fury now going to be offloaded. Brooks using this one to see if he can take that fight. What a tag! The damage done. Vora taken out, but Cryo, he does even it out once more. 2v2. Cryo and Asuna looking to step up, looking to stay alive in this map. It's all for them, but Cryo is the one who's doing the heavy lifting right now. Standing strong, but it's now down to Asuna in that 1v1. Ethan on the defuse, sticking to Harvey. Here's the rumble, here's the footsteps, sticking in. He lands the shot, snapping to the dome. 13-3. What a finish for our opening map here in this elimination game.
Ethan landed the final blow, a bullet to the brain of 100 Thieves' chances on Pearl.
Yeah, potentially untested NRG on this side of the map. We'll see. 100 Thieves are looking for better beginnings than that prior Pearl map.
This is a flood defense wall from Scuba, but they've only got 2 players over here early on.
100 Thieves willing to contact all the way up, so no util being used, no sound cues.
This shows you that they know how NRG want to set up. Using this defensive wall to be able to get into a position where you could triple face someone, and then full contact again.
Yeah, even a rendezvous just planted down towards the back there.
I mean, look at the prep.
All this space.
The prep compared to Pearl here.
It's night and day, and already, Kiko just wading right back into 100 Thieves with their sight lines. Not anticipating that they could be so far up already. There is a flank occurring, though. Mada's going to be trying to activate off onto that one side. It is watched for by Vora. Seems to be an awareness that you know roughly how they play. And Vora, crosshair placement. There in time. That's a salvo that catches Cryo. I mean, sure where that happened here. Timotino, though, will land that other shot off. Underhanded with a flash. Looking to see if they get that connection. And Brock was blind as anything but Ethan and Brock. They're still alive. They're still kicking.
You can't lose this round.
Guns in their hands, surely not. It's a pull. This attempt to be blocked here. Half onto the defuse. The salvo, though, will have to be respected. The vulnerable applied. It's a potentially significant damage done. And potentially but a shot from Brock!
No way. Man, Cryo is going to be kicking himself that he just sat inside a salvo and died in the middle of that round. And then NRG steal it away by body blocking the pull perfectly. That's mad. That is mad. I mean, you can't lose rounds like that. You just can't.
Benefit of doubt, was it both salvos at the back?
I'm just looking at it, and he stood in the corner dying to a salvo.
Okay.
I think maybe he thought he was outside of the range of it or something.
That's tough.
We've got an injury on the side of 100 Thieves.
It's not good. Mada hiding behind the ropes here. Flash overhead. It's a bit blind. Not sure if there's any sound cues heard. 100 Thieves are looking to really try and take this fight here, but they might be left unaware of these players' positions. Mada, he's just off onto the ropes, man. Rappelling off to the side. They don't know how to remove him still. It's Scuba. It's going to be deleted straight through the box.
Honestly, I'm not sure if they know he's here still.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if they even are aware of that fact. He's dicing with death, isn't he?
It's a devious position to be holding. This is the kind of play that you want to make on a bonus round like this. But look already at how much space has been taken on the B side of the map. This is a bit like their game plan on the pistol.
Obscuring vision.
Pulling attention towards mid and being able to get Cryo into a very deep position is going to allow for the easiest plant in the world. Asuna gets that one down. And now it's about damage. How much damage can be done? Oh, no, you can't be losing that again.
Yeah, bang, just missing the mark there on the player, and Mada answers back immediately. Cryo, gotta get rid of that drone. Vora at least gets the 1 kill onto Brock, but he was the weaker player. Asuna trying to play close. His position's gonna be noted there. Mada's gotta go down, and that needs to be clean. Rattling off, and the final few bullets will do it. Asuna able to get that done, brings it into the 1v2 here for Ethan, and Ethan just unaware of Cryo's positioning. It's a round on the board here for 100 Thieves. Sorely needed.
The game plan is working for 100 Thieves. They're finding these openings over towards B. I'm more worried about the mechanics and the players keeping their heads in the game, to be honest with you. The stress and the pressure of the lower bracket and the fact that this is an elimination game does seem to be affecting player performances in some of these spots. Deep breaths.
Okay.
Nice. I got more kills in one round than the whole game.
It's got to feel good.
Yeah.
100 Thieves with plenty of tools with the double initiator comp to try to clear him out or smoke him off, but they're headed towards A instead.
It's a quick drone, convergent pass as well. That's a connection up towards heaven. That near sight, though. Blind. Brilliant util. Yeah.
Insane peel from Kiko.
He just relieves all that pressure immediately. It's going to be going all the way there, so NRG can still sit nice and pretty towards heaven. There's a lot of shots rained down. Kiko's doing the most right now. Needs a bit of help, though. Cryo able to trade it. Getting involved. Ethan, see if he can walk forward. It's a very aggro fight. There's no one else linked up with him to try and take that. Mada with the op, though, well trained, realizing that Cryo will try and go for another peek. Drone sees a lot here. 100 Thieves immediately retreating into the main positions. Got to be careful.
They have a pull, they have a salvo. Smoked off by the orb for now.
See it, no tap on the spike yet to pull out that util. There it is. First wave of it, gone out. Bang, bang! Crouch down, stands his ground. Pushes back the approach by NRG, and NRG realize, okay, well, Scuba gonna save the op.
It's actually NRG that are up to, you know, the Waylay ult, the Sova ult, that are gonna be particularly crucial for the next round.
You
the
want
ults,
to play?
though,
Let's play.
could well be the big deciding factor in this round. How do you navigate them?
Tour de force pulled out for Cryo. NRG probably not going to be giving too many easy targets here. You can already see deep positions pushed back. So drone is immediately broken, and Timatino was eager to see if he can draw a bit of blood here to salvo over the top. What a punish by Scuba! Shotgun was pulled out of the hands of Timatino. He was hoping to see if he could catch a player unaware. The nades rebounding. Back, and his wall is another problem entirely to deal with. Convergent pass now. That is going to be a connection. Two players. Vora still gets the one, but again, the complete collapse. NRG having to play off the back of that ult.
Very good adjustment in this round. Not allowing 100 Thieves to walk up to that Viper wall without being under incredible pressure. Already see that tactical adjustment.
Spike. Hard to retrieve in a spot like this. The wall up though. Going back down again. Players could be way out into the open, just a slight jiggle. No one willing to give a gap because they know Cryo's still alive, and what a timing was given to him. Ethan just missed. Potentially the Cryo was lurking up onto that one. Scuba's time to activate. Wrapping around from the back here, and he's already caught bang. It's off the back of that sound pressure, yeah, Kiko. It's great. Hyper aggro. He's got util out into his hands, props up the smoke in a one-way, and Corsair placement wasn't there, actually. Just trying to get back onto the line. Timatino, it's an early first kill for them. 100 Thieves not in the habit of rushing into things.
They know that Mada wants to push based off A pressure. Cryo is so ready for it. Mada's got a sixth sense, though.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to overpush that.
Yeah, this time not going for it, not
committing.
committing.
It's just from that. It was an earlier round where Vora got a kill on him, but just the one read, inclination now happening. It's an Armageddon in through main. Everybody's going to be pushed into the side here, into the open arms of NRG. Comes out to raw firepower, and it's NRG who punched back harder.
30 seconds left.
Timatino refracted straight back into the tail ult.
That's tough.
Cryo in a 1v2, we saw him win a spectacular round on Pearl, single-handedly, with weaker weaponry than this, but he has no info about where these players are. Doesn't have a clue.
No. Barely any time to work with Viper, and he is being surrounded on multiple fronts. The double dash, just to deny, that's a hinder, drop down. Cryo sitting duck, time has been bled out of the clock. There is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. NRG take back the lead just by one for now.
Maybe just getting some feedback from the rest of the team, maybe giving a chance for Vora, in fact.
Get some early control over towards B main now. No one is home. They're just walking up with the drones. Double drones, in fact, being expended by NRG. They're looking to put a squeeze onto any straggler.
Yeah, they're hard flanking here, aren't they? Trying to set up Mada.
100 Thieves, though, they have their eyes on the prize that is the A site.
This smoke is so nasty to deal with.
Yeah. Blockading it. Something Divide, though, is going to be causing a couple of problems. Let's see if they can just flash underneath it. This is Scuba towards the back of the side. He's already chopped down two. And he's bought time for the rest of the squad to get into place, but he might not even need it. A one-man army.
It's such a sick anti-strat against the Cosmic Divide round. So many teams do that Astra ult, and they look for the bridge plant, and Scuba's just got his orb already sat in that spot.
Yeah, and a snakebite too.
So 100 Thieves have to flash through, have to make the weird play of pushing your own wall. And Bags left to pick up the pieces. It was his ult that got countered early.
Last time out when they hard read the Cosmic Divide plan.
But I think Matt has conditioned them to be worried now.
Yeah, definitely so.
He's been aggressive so many rounds in a row.
Scuba just jiggling this. Drone to potentially get that information. 0.0 spells it all out. I mean, Cryo's deep into the site, and Cryo just goes down. I mean, that's a follow-up damage, I think. Salvos from Ethan offloaded on top of it. The vulnerable potentially applied. 4v4 though, and Kiko's going walkabout off onto the flank, and now this is a real problem. 100 Thieves, they can't get comfortable. All corralled up onto the site. Saturate's going to get a connection. Players are now weak in his paranoia. That is prime value right there. Plenty of players blinded up. The convergent paths offloaded. An attempt from Timotino to see if he can slow down his approach, but it's 100 Thieves that have to batter and fight their way forwards. Vora! It's the one to punch a hole through NRG and stop them in their tracks.
Insane round that he's pulled out of absolutely nowhere. Convergent paths did stop NRG dead, but you thought that was just a momentary pause in the action, and eventually they'd still find their value. Instead, Vora turns around and whacks him, denies the trade from Matter, and punishes Kiko on the teleport.
Yeah, okay.
Beautiful round.
I said they got to punch their way forwards. Vora's the one to do it.
They need more.
Yeah.
The attack side is good for NRG.
Their attention's pulled to mid.
Yeah, but you know, there's multiple avenues in mid. There's 3 players right now from NRG watching mid, and it does weaken the sights a lot.
To the
They're
pit.
going through the pit.
Scuba, he's holding part of this one. Here's the drone, they're trying to walk up past it. The drone is broken, but the players are decayed. 1 HP. Did have to vacate though. That pit's going to be dropped down. That's a Saturator, doesn't really quite connect. That's a shot through the, okay, onto the wall. There's a lot of damage done, but again, NRG, they've got bodies in position. Scuba, where's he looking for that one?
He's waiting for the flash.
Trying to play anti, that never came. Kiko though, all the way into the back of this one. Cryo, he can't get it going. Ethan just runs all over him into the back of the site. This is chaos before our eyes. Vora confirming a kill there. Ricochet onto the stun, bang. Up towards heaven, but Matter was aware of this, and the time has run too dry. Barely any time to work with a Saturate sidestep, but he's won the round just off the back of that.
No time for Vora to play with the hero of round 10. Oh, but he's getting messed with.
Last round before the
getting played with. 7-4 lead.
Messy round.
It was. I mean, it was a crazy round too. Scuba getting knocked down to 1 HP inside of his pit. Yeah. Deciding to go through the pit in the first place instead of go back to B just to try to mix things up. Ethan running and gunning here too. There have occasionally been games from NRG recently where they've taken their foot off the gas a little.
The block off heaven control.
You are divided.
There it is. Going to be slicing up the map pretty significantly. Kiko is going to be left on his own island here. Needs some help. Brock immediately dropping down to help out. Now towards the back. There needs to be that clearance. Snapping to the side. It's Timotino. He's there. Forwards again. Kiko. He's got his back against the wall. And he still removes 2. The convergent paths. Potentially enough to slow down the approach of 100 Thieves. But Matter can't get involved. Saturating the Hinder straight to the corner. But he's got to bide his time here. And the plant is down.
Asuna hasn't been able to upgrade a weapon. Can he get back and pick one up?
Found one now into main, but the fight's taken towards the back of the site. This is fast going by NRG. Ethan, he's low as anything, and the shot's just not quite connecting. Timotino couldn't find it. 2v3. A lot of damage done here. Hopping up, heaven is open onto the angle. Asuna turns his attention towards it. The damage there needs to be accurate, needs to be precise. And the bullets aren't finding their marks at all. Timotino now off to the side. Tanks the snake bite, brings it to a 1v1. Him versus Matter. The refractor's up, 6 bullets left. It's a tap from Matter. He's looking to pull him out into the open. And now half onto the defuse. Matter trying to earn it. The win con's there. The timing is of the essence. It's currently running away from them. This is the best opportunity in a long while. And Timotino capitalizes.
The Waylay v Waylay 1v1, and the rookie takes it over the world champ. They needed that. A 7-5 half. 100 Thieves finally pull a couple of rounds together at the very end to make it feel reasonable. But it took everything. Now NRG move on to their attack side, which has previously looked better on Abyss. Things are not going to get easier for these upstarts.
Still 7-5 is a very good half for them, considering what they were coming back from on Pearl. Spirit should be high for them.
Find the energy to dig deep and try to win this. It's your first opportunity to deal a blow to NRG.
NRG all in here. This is 5 players over towards the A site. Util's already going to be flying towards the back of it. Heavy test over towards Bang, but he's already going to be peeling all the way back here. And a hand over the flash. So Util is going to be forced out of him. A lot of stray shots and potential damage here. Players are going low, but no kills confirmed.
The flank, the flank.
Flank, Timotino! Coming online here. Stun ricochets, but 100 Thieves are eager to play with pace and conviction. Trying to take it to them, Scuba. Isolated now, Spike dropped way out of his grasp. And 100 Thieves know exactly where his position is. Patience to be played now. With the Sheriff, 50 seconds to work with.
He's got a lot of time, and this Viper wall should make Vora a little worried, because Scuba could use it to get into the site. He's made a footstep though. 40 seconds still to play with.
Potentially the wall timing up. He's got fuel to burn.
30
Position
seconds
could potentially ISO a fight here if Vora's not careful. The angle potentially unanticipated, but Vora's there. Comfortable and calm, is able to land those shots. And so the pistol round.
It was Ethan and Scuba. And there's the Timotino peak. He's got so much on his platter. He's got such an important job. If he does go down like that, it's going to be very tough for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, it's not a concrete game plan to deal with his Viper wall.
No, just swinging through it is... it's a very bold way of playing.
Yeah.
It's ambitious, to say the least.
Drawing the sidestep with a player advantage now for NRG. They're umming and ahhing. They're wondering about where they should be ending. Mid-exploration, hold on. Those guns, Bang, potentially caught unaware. No, but Asuna just gets the one, gets out. And now a mad dash over towards the A site. Players, though, in position, already towards the back of the side. Asuna is making sure that he asserts himself. Double dash. Mada's trying to get involved. That's a good saturate. Will slow down. Asuna, for at least to a degree. Double flash is already going to be used.
Here comes Scuba on that backstab, that vent angle that's been open for so long.
And all this time and all this sound pressure. Listen, 100 of these might be collecting these kills, but they're not ready for that. Scuba activating. Off the back of it, Vora left to do it all in a spot like this, but Scuba, the one on top.
And you can't really Soveralt this because Asuna's just going to cancel it with the null command.
Yeah, he's holding it, lying in wait. He's going to use it preemptively, actually.
30 seconds.
Push them back, and that might be why. Yeah, the 30 seconds time pressure, trying to really apply it down. That spike has to be dropped down, but it's, again, shots into the smoke. Asuna is able to collect a kill onto Ethan. This has stunted the push from NRG. Really finding it difficult, but as that no command fades away, is the convergent pass going to be laid down, slowing down. He approached the defense now, is left scrambling, wondering how they can push this one back. It's Bang round to the corner, but he lands it anyway. Hunter's Fury, an attempt to try and take these fights. NRG, it's an awkward scenario, and the Salvo's jumping over. Timotino collects. That is a round win. With Cryo playing his life. Expensive at the bitter end, but a round nevertheless. 100 Thieves can be happy with it. Uh-oh.
Big crunch.
Yeah, big crunch potentially waiting in the wings here. Conversion passes there. Cryo
oh, they're late on it.
Take a first contact with that operator. Mada's already ahead of it all. It's going to be hindered. Slowed down. Like you said, they're ahead of it. Pace is the name of the game. Kiko with that TP into the back has made it mightily uncomfortable with that smoke prop down. 100 Thieves were left guessing as to where the players could be.
Just too slow. The game plan's great from 100 Thieves, but they were slow on the execution. And now they've been washed away. A 2v5. Bang and Asuna. No chance of conversion. What a pace change for NRG. Scuba just heard the double dash coming out through B, and so he knows that they need to accelerate now in A.
Yeah, because the information's coming from 100 Thieves. They're going to start to look to stack this one. Armageddon laid into the back, underhand with a flash. Asuna looking to try and survive in his spot, but he's revealed on top of it. He is being squeezed and sandwiched. The pressure is all over the place here. Not able to get too much more done. Plays into the back. Cryo trying to play off all of that pressure again. It's the Util to try and deny that plant. He was hoping to try and take and win a timing. But they've been swatted down. Any attempt to try to win this one, and the aim is good right now. Sharp and well honed from the NRG squad. They're not letting anything slip.
One enemy remaining.
And just sidestepping most of the Util that comes their way. That's up to 12. That is flawless for NRG now. And they are one step away from a date with destiny in that lower bracket grand final.
Should still be plain sailing. See what kind of ideas Ethan has in the bank. Oh, this looks like the A-split round that we were talking about for MIBR. They've conditioned it, and now they're going to show it.
Doors are open, smoke to obfuscate. That's two players being inserted, and 4 is immediately taken out. That could be it. Potentially the first nail in the coffin. Cryo immediately pushed back and away because the pressure up to Heaven is a little bit too much. The snake bite, there's no swing attempt. And now the pit, drop down. Heaven is entirely theirs. NRG are choking out 100 Thieves, ripping away the map control. And with it, their chances in a round like this to try and come back into the series. Underhand with a flash is good. Kills seem to be better though. Ascendant just with the one and up overhead. It's Brock and Matter. Dropping it all, Bang can only do so much, but this is NRG sent flying into that lower bracket grand finals.
The world champions in world-beating form have now become the demons in the lower bracket, waiting for a victim to fall down potentially.
My friends, it is time! Fnatic versus Gentlemates, best of 5. The winner here qualifies to Master Santiago. The loser will have another chance tomorrow, also best of 5 against the winner between Vitality and Liquid. The video on the highlights is already available on the channel. I recommend you guys watch that first, otherwise the casters will spoil the result here
Absolutely.
soon or later.
Huge numbers for
Let's go, let's go. This is going to be incredible. Cash against his old team, old friends. Bolster versus Taxon, man. Minha life, necessidade.
Gentlemates making moves. Slower approach now at the back of the drone through main.
In the previous series, as
Mates looking good. Fnatic, it's Fnatic.
Away with those pistols in hand. So this is going to be heavily contested. So far, effective work from Gentlemates, but Fnatic not out of the fight yet. Trades back and forth, and the site now somewhat available for Fnatic.
Alpha is still here though. Beepo's got to do God's work to dig him out. Alpha actually slipping even further and might even call the rotate. Plenty of time left. Not often we say that about Fnatic, but an opportunity here.
Man, this Fnatic classic is nice.
And this was something that really stood out to me up against Vitality for Fnatic on this map. Their willingness to hit these rotates, their willingness to kind of call a great game as well.
Oh, what?
That's a big find. That opens up the map now. So Crashies, look, even in the intro discussing his clutching capability, it's been sky high.
Well, let's see
Glyph and Beepo have also been very, very solid. So what does he have to work with? So he's got a reveal still in hand, and that's about it. And just that classic. So I don't know how he's going to figure this one out.
Does have the shield, but obviously two ghosts on the other side of things.
Well, if there's one person who can do it,
it's against him.
Yeah, biding his time here. They are already out towards Heaven, so Crashies gonna hear the drop.
Oh, good.
Gonna note one, maybe considering the second, but again, it might be
wait
from above. Isolating one, spots the
oh my god, can we imagine? And guys, Glyph is looking really good here, mates.
Picking up the first and carrying on a very good pistol round record battle, but now we have Beepo's ult ready to go. Glyph only one off as well, so a couple of key ults there. Crashies has his ready.
Beckat's just 1 point away though. I'm probably going to get it off the orb here. So two big ultimates here in terms of the initiators for Fnatic.
Okay, so they've already got one on site. Waiting for the flash up behind. They can't. They seem completely unaware the Kayak could have been this deep. Absolutely caught off guard.
Kayak.
Expected them to scale up.
Big game, my friend. Big game.
Kayak so deep on this angle already gives them the freebie.
I'll show up.
So plant now in play, and Fnatic very diligent in their investment of ultimates. But here we go. Going to try and build off the back of this. Nice. Crashies caught and does get taken out of the equation.
Kayak's still here though.
Kayak is still here. They should be aware there's a chance. And Martin,
oh my god.
picking up where he left off.
Oh my god. Last time he broke the record, guys. We want to do it again. This Gentlemates team, they are looking good, my friends. When Martin's on fire, hard to stop, dude.
Towards that level of form again. Keep in mind, he was on for a 39 kills at the end of that series. But here, exceptional work.
So we're calling a Misty multi-kill for a reason yesterday. Another 3K to the tally.
What?
Kayak just able to get forward, but it's only 1 kill. In this situation, he has to go absolutely nuclear to turn this back in their fate. Oh, Martin just hit fantastic shots.
And guys, early timeout here for Fnatic. Everybody doing the Aspas impression. It's meta, guys. Okay, we got Kayak with Blades. Full by here for Fnatic. Alpha to away. Towards for Gentlemates. Oh, Mini! That's a big kill. Kayak unlucky, bro.
Dream beginning. They have such a fabulous understanding
it's not much
of what Fnatic are wanting to achieve. Now, fortunately for Crashies, the outdrone doesn't go too far, but the hinder's good.
People, that was so nice,
some
bro.
issues. Crashies could be dead, 30 HP.
Oh, there's no way.
He's in the trenches,
Okay, well
man.
play. Well
Huge
play.
investment towards
That was actually
Alpha
clean,
now.
bro.
Backfilling this space as Mini did rotate towards B. Boaster, a chance here to find a kill, maybe.
Got scary.
Can't find it. Mini with a second on the round. Backage a little late to the party, but Alpha, meanwhile, has got all the way behind them.
Can he give him enough, though? The fact that Mini's still here, right? There's still enough
The
space
way
being
Alpha
garnered.
shoots
The rest can then
is
backfill to it.
different, bro.
Alpha trying to slip away a second reset. And Martin wants to find him.
Yeah, look at the respect being shown. The Hunter's Fury being invested as well. Now Martin happy to throw in his ultimate. The 4v2 to try and convert Alpha. We'll find the first, but Mini on the third for the round.
My team with that shotty. He's a shotty abuser, not gonna lie. But nice round by Gentlemates. I think Fnatic might be broken again.
I'm seeing Reddit threads of how do we nerf the shorty coming out, right? This guy's been so good at doing
Yes,
that
Bensi,
combination
nerf
with the
this
ult.
weapon, please, right? Or remove it from the game, for God's sake.
With it, so again,
Poor guy, bro. Guy
iconic
popping the
in-house
blades and died
approaching
like that. That's
Overall,
so
this felt very
stupid.
well handled by mates, and this was something that we were going to be curious about with Fnatic, I guess, stylistically facing off against a team who can play quite fast tempo, who can, you know, be willing to take high-risk sort of approaches.
Starzo, Mini just walking up behind it. Both will lose them
Okay.
lives for it. Starzo
Okay.
gets one,
Thanks
but
for the
gives
weapons,
across two
too.
upgrades here and a
I don't
wide
know what they're
open
doing.
site. Still 3 members alive here for Fnatic, so certainly doable, especially when you consider a divide on top.
Yeah, they've got
Yeah,
the
Molly
tools
for
for this,
Vikash
but
as well.
Retakes are no, I don't say no challenge, but it's something that mates have depended on in the past. They have.
Wow, they planted for
The
one
cornerstone is some of
spot
their,
and they're
their
gonna go
approaches to
the
maps,
other?
for sure. Abyss here being one of them.
Oh, very shouldered up on this though. Fnatic won that kill. Committed on the angle, both players. This flash from Martin could be a problem. Both turn. Smoke goes in, isolates one. Great from Crashies. Good trade. Glyph going to keep this one interesting. Vekaj going to deny the scale up from Beepo, leaving just Glyph alive. And I think he knows it. He's not getting a fair
Okay,
fire
not
on this
going
one
Zodio.
now.
Vikash still has
Take the steps
Molly.
away, obviously. A little bit of a retreat here. Still got the fragment to work with, but will be noted.
Tools to be playing with. Same scenes for Fnatic.
Beepo's got hunted again. Still pressuring this side of the map. Vikash will fall. And Fnatic suffering early casualties time and time again in these rounds. And the game plan for Gentlemates is to not allow Fnatic to just sit back on their laurels.
But
And
mates
it's something we've
being
been
very
dreaming
aggressive
of,
here,
right?
man.
How often
Very
was it, like,
proactive.
you know, I want to see a team pressure this Fnatic side, push them a little bit, show them that
They are
lack
doing
of
just that.
respect at times, maybe challenge that deeper default.
And that's
Now,
a
this
good
has been
approach
good
actually
from
against
mates so
Fnatic,
far.
man. You know, like, don't let them
Good
execute,
tempo
don't let them
on
play
it,
their
and able to
game.
kind of fall away, not overstaying their welcome either. So Fnatic can have to build their way back through, and this then banks on the likes of Kayak. Clears front side, gets himself in, smokes in play. Martin, oh, that's well controlled at the end to take away Boaster, but eventual death is there. But numbers still good for Gentlemates.
Certainly is. A Beepo on an off angle here will catch
Oh, Beepo.
Kayak.
Same
Down
class
to
as
just
Martin.
two. Crashes one off the old, but it's a
His ugly, but
2v4.
looks good.
Crash is trying to ignore what's in front of him,
My
but
God.
I mean,
Yeah, he gets one.
That's outrageous. He gets away with one of them.
What the
It's a
hell?
great
Okay.
call
But yo,
from
mates is
And
cooking,
again,
bro.
that composure here, Mike. I love this.
Not sure of the exact distances here, but you can see Fnatic almost anticipating him at top mid here. Divide invested, but there's an immediate confirmation. There's nothing behind it.
Yeah, it doesn't feel threatening at all.
Oh, Alpha!
Has to be fast to be able to do that, but still, it is just Alpha trying to create that
Give me the stop.
advantage so far. Starzo, it's a lazy clearance.
Gira Kayak!
Just on the spacing alone, gonna punish him. Alpha trying to keep them at bay. Trying to buy some time, but one slipped through. Plants in, Fnatic with a man up here. 4-3.
Can you imagine?
Oh, man, that one has to peel away, but then sets up Kayak.
Bro, you actually look. Kayak, that was nice, that was nice.
Glyph alive.
Okay, got a save.
Catches a little bit of damage. Beckham's on the flash out. Just to clear this close angle here.
Oh, Beepo's been noted. Could have been caught there, isn't. Kayak. Gonna have to wait for this one. There's so many bodies here, Mike, but look at the mid-slip. It is Boaster
Oh my
go
God, he's so
walkabout. His
fast
mini
here.
on the case.
Oh, good shot by Boaster. Nice reaction, bro. Young man.
It's got to be an instant pivot, right? You see Mini there in middle, you got to go.
Glyph's going to hear this, though, noting the intention of Fnatic to repivot back towards B.
Double pump.
If Kayak shows presence here, or Alpha towards mid, it could really throw a red herring in the mix for Gentlemates.
Guys, low key. I'd like to see both of them.
They're really trying to clear mid, and they are. Martin's pried out Boaster from that top mid position. Alpha gives it away, and Starzo's going to know the crossback. No, Crashies, you weren't safe! Starzo goes back for seconds and gets his dinner this time. 27 HP, he doesn't have to do much more. He's seen where they're going, he's got the plan. They can invest the ult. Martin going to take it through, spot them away here.
Oh my god, Vikash.
Fnatic making Gentlemates look a little silly.
Oh my god, and Gentlemates have no money. Vikash, he's really good, guys. He's really good.
Handling the pressure.
He has one of the toughest jobs in the world. That is to replace one of the goats. Chronicle. Nice shot, Boaster.
Boaster winning out. Finally, in one of these situations we've seen
struggle
previously. I think Crashies just anticipating Starzo's going to back away, but it's such an open angle. Crashies is drifting onto a free angle.
Yeah, just imagine the guy dropped it there. Sucks was crazy.
Now, round 12, the byproduct being a broken buy once more for Gentlemates.
Yeah, looking for that same answer, right, to the same problem, which is run at him, give him a bit of a battle, but apparently Boaster's up.
Nice round, fast round. Only Glyph left, not much he can do. 6-6 half, my friends.
It's just Glyph, who hasn't felt much pressure this time towards that B side of the map.
Unlucky, bro. Unlucky.
Alpha checking all three angles. At least we'll get the confirmation.
Is for Kayak, my friends. Good half, good recovery for the comeback god.
Very well here. To be fair, Fnatic will give it back to you.
I was going to say, don't get Alpha fired up.
Yeah,
maybe that's why. Maybe that's it's the counter strat.
We've had to deal with 5 Turkish men being pissed off at us. Maybe we just leave this one alone for now. As it stands...
Oh, he's down, he's down.
Speaking of Alpha, okay, it's Martin's got his number. I'm not sure he caught him on that. Maybe he's on the back of sight, maybe? Or spam into that smoke.
Look at Vakash, though. Making moves immediately. I'm not sure if Mini's heard this, because he's positioned holding for it. It's a beautiful read of the situation. Vakash is going to have a ton of...
The question is, does Gentlemates check? Yes or no?
Do you check this corner, though?
I mean, moving like this, surely.
And how many hits does he get?
Yeah, looks like it. I mean, still handled. Vakash!
Sensational!
Tornico, who? We got Vakash now, baby. Top 1 in the road is coming. Oh my god, that was incredible, bro.
What a delivery.
What the hell? Go for the ace. Go for the ace. Help me get the ace, baby. Oh, Vakash! I need no help, bro. 1v5 against my own team. Damn, bro. That's Zara. I'm not gonna lie. That's Zara. Bro, I like you. I like you. Vakash, you got a fan. You got a fan, bro. Oh my god.
Establishing themselves here for the pistol.
That's incredible. Actually incredible. 1v5 against the whole team. Just stand up and look in their eyes and say, bro. Actually, don't say anything. That's nice. That's so
Explore this A side, it looks like it, and it's been red.
Oh my god, Fnatic, we're gonna gamble here on the
3-2 split,
bonus round.
I was just looking at that. I didn't realize Vakash
has knowledge by some time.
Yes, he does. Yeah, very early.
I should have known, but...
Did quite well,
man, Gentlemates, they can still pivot towards B. Oh, wait, they're actually gonna split
have got some great timing here. Now they have to get the sort of attention draw towards main correct. There's only 3 noted on the knife earlier.
What the hell is that?
So the penny has dropped. There's something going on.
Yeah,
wait!
Absolutely. Like a dog with a bone. He's
what the hell are you made of, bro?
Dead quick. They have
like
exchanged sight for it, but they've addressed the
walls and shit.
Post kill, though. Might give him a chance.
Still have the ultimate here. Got the upgrades as well. Crashes on the Bulldog for sure, but rifles in hand now for Fnatic.
Guys, not going to first city.
Yeah, but Crashy's position might be an interesting one here. There's the ult. Crash is getting closer.
Starzo's looking here. Well, now he's not.
Oh, you jinxed it.
But he doesn't get the kill. Crash, he's just going to force him away. That's not quite good enough here. Fnatic.
They flipped the site, though.
Yeah, they've herded them back site, but they still need to get these kills. And the wide swing from Bebo. It's brilliant.
Nah, bro, this guy hates them. Not gonna lie, he was being very humble in the interviews, but he actually hates Gentlemates and everybody on that team.
Got them both.
So much space for Fnatic to play with here in the retake. Even with Crashies struggling on the first, certainly struggling on the second.
They're like, you know?
The accidental onto Martin.
What are you doing? The gods are smiling for Fnatic now.
Come on, man! Where are you going, bro?
Alpha's the next for sure. Give him a round now. I'm sure you'll see him on his feet. Gentlemates will throw investment in here. Just Stinger's on a sheriff, but trying to make something work here in round 16.
All gone. Dart up, time to scale. We were talking about how well they were committing to these, how good their scaling was, how they were crossing the T's, dotting the I's. Alpha's still going to go down Swear, but it's Peepo, top of the site, spins around on a dime, getting 2 with a Stinger, and at least getting them a plant.
Revealing area. Spike planted.
He's not good at
Just taking turns, man. Every time. Who is it to get the 2K now? Hey, do you remember the